someone made 100K a year, would you consider them rich, broke, or middle class?
Broke.
Broke. Instantly broke.
I make more money in a month than both of my parents combined in a year. I typically average around $40,000, $50,000 a month. I'm actually on track to do $100,000 this month. And it still just doesn't feel like enough. And before you hate in the comments, I just want to put this into perspective. So I grew up with nothing, all right? On and off food stamps, electricity shut off. I'm not going to give you a whole sob story. But that was the life. And I try to help out everybody around me as much as possible, given they are willing to help themselves. But in order to really achieve my max goal, which is what I want to do, give back to as many people as possible, help everybody around me, and get to the life that I want to get to, it's going to take way more than $50,000 to $100,000 a month. Now, getting to 100 consistently will definitely put me closer to where I want. But the more that I surround myself with people who are winning, the more I surround myself with people who are doing much better than I am, and I'm not just the biggest fish in the sea. And I'm surrounded by people who are making $5,000 to $7,000 a month, right? And then when I'm at 50, it's like, holy shit, I'm doing great. I don't want to be around those type of people. I want to be around people who make me look small, right? Who I need to learn from. And when I start to realize that, it's like, this is a dragon, and unfortunately, you're always going to be chasing, you're never probably going to catch up to. But for the life that I want, to set myself up for success, I need way more than $50,000 a month. And if I only hit 50, my month feels like garbage. And I'm on track, like I said, to do 100 this month, probably even higher. I will do even higher, so you have to catch myself in the moment. But still, just doesn't feel like enough.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
I don't know, maybe I'm tripping for this, but I just feel like people who get on here and then, like the girl who got on here telling me something, she make 50K a month and it's not enough. I just feel like shit like that just be so selfish and just so like, because you make 50K a month. There are 12 months in a year. 12 times 5 is 60. So you make $600,000 a year. Let alone, you have people out here that don't even make $20,000 a year. And I just feel like it just be so selfish to me. Like, I get shit is expensive. But at the end of the day, do you know how much people could do and how much people can survive with $50,000 a fucking month? And you're talking about, oh, it's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough. It's probably not enough because of your expenses. Because, I mean, when you get more money, a lot of people tend to live as if they have more money, which is no problem with that. Get you a big house, get you a nice car, whatever, da 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 da. But you're getting things, if you just live normal with that $50,000, bro, that shit would be a lot more than enough. If you have just a regular house, $1,800 a month, little car, not saying that you have to, but it's just to say that, oh, it's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough, and you're making $600,000 a year, only $400,000 away from $1 million a year. I just feel like that should just be so selfish to get on this bitch and just, oh, that's not enough, when you got people not even making $5,000 a year. Not saying it's your fault, but I just feel like they're just very selfish and just like, oh, I make 50K a month and it's still not enough. I just feel like, bro, like, you could have kept that to your fucking self. And that's just how I feel. Like, I just feel like certain shit is just like, even if you make 20K a month, bro, do you know how much, like, that is life-changing for a lot of people. Because a lot of people not even making that a year. So you're making that in 1 month? I don't know. I just feel like that's selfish. Maybe that's just my personal opinion. But now, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do with it and you're just spending it and you're just throwing it around, okay, then it's probably not enough. But realistically, bro, shut up. Because 50K is more than enough for a lot of people. If you gave me 50K a month, a lot of that should be put up. I'm not even gonna put my business out like that. But y'all, I don't know.
Every time I hear people say stupid shit like 50,000 per month ain't enough to live a good life, I just want to smack you in the face, if I'm being honest. Because I hear people say this shit a lot. Every time you switch on one of the social media, network and shit, there's always somebody saying stupid shit like this. $50,000 is not enough per month. $100,000 not enough per month. I'm like, what the hell are you doing with money that $50,000 ain't enough for you every month? What the hell are you doing with money? I live in Estonia right here where people are making $12,000 a year. People are making $20,000 a year. On a high end, of whatever kind of job you do, people are making maybe 34,000 a year. Then you hear stupid people like this online say dumb shit like $50,000 is not enough. If you're making $50,000 per month and you can't live a wonderful life with that, you shouldn't be making money. You need to go to school and learn something about financial, like some financial shit. You need to go study financial, some economics or something. I don't know, some finance or something. You just need to go study shit because you're bad with money. What you're just telling me is you're bad with money. People are here surviving with $2,000 a month. People in the UK, people in the US making $3,000 on an average per month. And people are surviving. People are still traveling with their family. People are living in Estonia right here that are making $1,500 a month. And they still pay bills and they still go out and they still have a good time. And you are making $50,000 a year and you can't do none of that. You say you're struggling? You don't deserve that money. And I know people are out there saying, oh yeah, maybe she got life expenses. Or maybe she got a lot. What the fuck are you doing? What the hell are you doing with money? You're not the fucking president of the United States. You're not a president of a country. How the hell are you spending $50,000 a month? I've heard so many stupid shit. I think sometimes what I've got to realize with people is whenever they start this, content creation thing or whatever the fuck they do, and they start making this money, they start upgrading their life rapidly. This I don't understand. If you're living in a place and you're paying, let's say, 1,000 a month, let's say 2,000 a month, example, let's say you're paying 1,500 a month, and you start making content creation, and let's say all of a sudden your salary went from 3,000 to, I don't know, 7,000 a month. Why the hell you gotta upgrade shit? Why are you upgrading shit? I believe before you upgrade your lifestyle or you upgrade your life, sometimes you gotta make double or triple of what you're making before. You gotta be living a kind of life where you only spending 10% of your money on housing, or maybe 20% of the money you make on housing and bills and shit. Once you start upgrading your lifestyle and your lifestyle is upgraded and you're making $7,000 a month and all of a sudden you're spending 6,000 or 6,000 or 6,500 per month, when initially you're spending just 3,000 and now you're spending 6,500, you got problems. You got problems. This is how a lot of people go broke. This shit happens to NBA players, it happens to content creators, it happens to streamers, which I never understand. I just don't get it. If your life is good, if you're living in an apartment before, the only reason for you leaving that apartment is if your toilet ain't working or shit is happening, you're flooding or something, I understand. But if everything was initially good and suddenly you're making $7,000 a month or $8,000 a month, just stay the fuck there. Stay there and learn some financial markets, how to do some stocks, and buy some bonds, I don't know. Maybe save the money a little bit and buy some real estate and shit and start doing real estate business. But human beings, who is going to be human beings, once the money comes to their hand, upgrading their life. That's when she wants to buy a Lambo and all of a sudden she wants to buy this Mercedes and shit. Chill the fuck out. You gotta get to that next level before you upgrade to a different level. But listen to this woman just make me mad. And I understand I'm not trying to, count her money and shit. But the problem is eventually now she's going to file for bankruptcy and she's going to open whatever they do open and people start donating money for her. Stupid people, by the way. This is what this is what I really do not understand. Some people make money, they just can't manage the money. This is very common with NBA players or NFL players. Once they start playing, they go broke. Shit happen like that with content creators. YouTubers, once they start making money, or the money ain't coming in like it used to, because the money is gonna dry up. You can, yeah, like YouTube money is like, you start making the money maybe 2, 3, 4, maybe 10 years, the money is gonna dry up. So the point of you making the money is for you to tie something down. So when that money and the YouTube thing is gone, you can live your life the way you want. So you don't have to rely on the content creation no more. But people think the whole YouTube money is just gonna keep flowing in and keep flowing in for the rest of their life. That's not how it works. People move on. People grow older. People get older. They move on. You can have subscribers here or subscribers there. Eventually, they're gonna get older. Your subscribers you got are 20 years old. They're gonna get to 40 years old and they're gonna move on past you because they need something fresher and better. They can't be watching what they've been watching when they were 20 years old. Now they want to watch some adult shit. Maybe you still making the same content and now they want to watch something a 40 years old person is gonna watch. That's it. The money is dried up. It could be anything you do. You play NBA basketball. Once you turn 30 something, the money's dried up. You play the NFL. Once you turn 30 something, the money's gone. So when I hear people say, I sell something, I do something digital marketing and all this shit, you think that shit is going to last? Eventually, people is going to find the next best thing to buy. Human beings consume shit. They will stop consuming your shit, regardless of what you put out there, and they're going to move on to the next big thing. That's just human being for you. That's just human being. And if you got 50K per month, and you don't have no businesses, and are you online complaining stupidly and looking for shit and just whining about irrelevant shit, then you don't deserve that money. You really do not deserve that money. If I'm being very serious. And I'm not trying to shame this person. I don't know. I don't give a shit what they're doing, what she's doing, or how she's spending 50,000 a month. But regardless of what you do, 50K a month, that's almost 600,000 a year, if I'm right. 600,000 a year. Man, I don't know what y'all think about this whole shit, but let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section, man. Please like and subscribe to my channel, man. I'm out of here.